What's up guys, Tim Wilson from Tim Wilson UK here, and welcome back to the Golf Club 2 and welcome back to the live stream today, 27th of June 2018. I thought I'd jump on and do a little bit of a live stream, an hour and a half, and then call it a day. So not entirely sure what I'm going to be doing just yet. Let me just check the stream's working okay, so just give me 1 second. There we go. Just check all the settings are all good. Alright, settings are all good. Now it's just to decide what course to play. Now I have played a few of the Designer Challenge Series courses. I didn't play all of them, but I think I am not going to look for those ones today. I'm going to try and find a gem. Let's try and find a gem, because that's what I like to do every now and again, is just go through what we've got in here and see if we can pick out an absolute peach. Rocky Harbour Links. Don't think anything there really floats my boat. So let's go on to the next screen, see if we can see anything. And bear in mind, I'm only going by the screenshots, so they could all be really, really good. Let's see who's in the chat. Hey Lee, how you doing? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna work on that logo, Lee. I'm seeing it next to your name, and I'm not happy with that at all. So I will do something better than that. When you put it on a white background, you do lose a little bit of the emphasis on the early. So I am gonna work on that. Zero games for me. How you doing, Joe Bruce? How you doing? Wetlands Golf Club West course. Let's see what we've got here. Costa del Coombs. Dr. Coffham up balls and bag. Goldfields West, Wickham Bishops, Pin High, Tropical Bay. They all look at... that looks nice. Tackle box 95. That is beta 1W, which is interesting. I think I'm gonna have a quick cheeky little look at this one. It's obviously in early development stage, but let's go off the blues. Let's choose pin set number 2 today, and let's begin the round. Just a big shout out to those people that are in the stream at the moment. Thank you very much for joining me, and all the people that are currently in the chat. Welcome to everybody. Some early shout outs. Early 1981, Zero Games for me, and Joe Bruce. They're all in the chat at the moment. If you want to join in, feel free to have your say in the chat. We are a friendly bunch here. We like to chew the fat and talk about anything that is golf club related, and sometimes other things, but mainly golf club related. This looks like a nice course. This looks like a very nice course. I think I might have stumbled across a little gem here. So let's get this round underway. If there's anybody in the... Looks like we've got a yardage marker in the fairway there. Ooh, Yep, looks like we've got a yardage marker in the fairway. If there is anybody in the stream that would like to join in and jump into this round with me, just let me know so I can add you to the round. You are more than welcome. Hey Jack, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, fella. That was a good drive. That is a downhill drive. It's still rolling, and that's going to be 350 yards. That's one hell of a drive, especially on a relatively short hole. Well, I say relatively short hole. It's not that short for a par 4. It's almost 500 yards, but with that downhill drive, it only leaves 130 to the flag. see if we can dial this in. Oh, that looks good. Could get a bounce and then stop. Yeah, that's a great approach shot. And if anybody wants to see a good exhibition of golf, check out Lee, early 1981's latest video on his channel. He, I can't remember the name of the course. It is, it's something like NLGA, or it's a great looking course. I watched his video earlier today, but if you get a chance, check out the video just to have a look at what how the Golf Club 2 should be played, because he absolutely puts a blinding round together. And if anybody wants a good challenge, add Lee's Ghost Ball in there and see if you can beat his score. I think you'll be hard pressed to do it, because he really does pull an absolute blinder out the bag. Right, first hole done. Second hole, 368 yards. What have we got? Is that supposed to be the yardage marker? That must be 100 yards to the flag. Yeah. I must say, I'm not overly keen on those yardage markers. I like the 150s and the 200s. That's the 150 marker. But I know real courses do tend to have the discs, the circular discs embedded into the fairway, the red ones for the 100 yards. But I'm not overly keen with the way that he's actually done that. But hey ho, who am I to criticise? Oh, we got some extra people, some more people in here. So Lee says, thanks Tim, I played really well that round, a fantastic course, I would love to see you play it. Just Lee, do me a favour then, fella, remind me of the name of the course and I may jump on it afterwards and give it a play. Michael Jasker, I'm new to your channel, enjoy watching your, I would imagine that's 4 Nation Challenge events. Thank you, Michael. Welcome to the stream. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, feel free to do so, and anybody else that's new to the stream. Also, check out 58 Degree. For those of you that don't know, 58 Degree is my new channel that I'm going to be migrating all my golf stuff across to. So if you haven't yet checked it out, go onto the website, 58 Degree, the number 58, the word degree.co.uk. You can check out the latest PGA Tour leaderboard there, the latest European Tour leaderboard. You'll see a link to the YouTube channel, a link to the Twitter channel. Thing you'll need to find. From the 1st of July, we'll be on that channel. I will be posting onto this channel and also onto the new channel simultaneously for the first couple of weeks, until most people have sort of either come across the channel, or those that enjoy the golf have migrated across to 58 Degree, and then I'll be posting the golf stuff on there solely. This has been put in place literally for TGC 2019, so that was the main aim of the game. Alright, let's concentrate, let's get this shot played. 79 yards. It's probably playing 86. Slightly uphill, so I'm gonna add a little bit more wedge onto this. That's going to be good as well. So 2 good shots. Sab Wisniewski, the US Open was tough. It was tough, Sam. Thank you for joining the stream again. It is nice to see you back. As well as Z the G. Welcome, fella. Nice to see you as well. What do we got? We got 4 feet. So that's back-to-back birdies. This is a nice course, guys. Check it out. I would imagine this isn't the final rendition of the course, but if you want to go and check it out and play it, B1W is the name of the course. And it looks like Z has just joined in, so I may just add his ball in here. So just give me 1 second, guys. It would be nice to have somebody else playing alongside me. So let's add Z in here. In fact, I can do it just like this. Add to group. There we go. He should now appear on the course. He's going to be a hole behind, but I would imagine he will catch up because I'll be chatting away to you guys. Alright, 43 feet downhill, so that is playing 14. It's 178, so let's take a little more off that and see if we can get this close. It's nice and straight. Search for NGLA, the National. Alright, so that's the course that I will probably be playing after this one. If you guys, as I say, if you guys haven't checked it out and you want a really, really good lesson in TGC2 golf, then go and check out Lee's video. Early-1981 is his YouTube channel. You will not be disappointed by that round. You're going to watch Tiger Woods this week. If Tiger's playing, I'll be watching because I am a massive Tiger fan. Right, 12 feet. Oh, you fighter. That wasn't far off. Yeah, so Z's only one hole behind now. Alright, we're in for the par, which is good. Beta 1W. I wonder what this is going to be when it's finished. Somebody knows what they're doing on this course because this is really well put together. I think that is 15 feet downhill. I think that's going to carry that bunker. I've hit that nice and straight. I'm pretty sure that's going to carry that bunker. Oh! It just hit the edge of the bunker. I could not have got any closer. You can just see where it landed. It didn't get the bounce I needed. I did have 0 mile-an-hour wind, and that was probably why. Just in the rough as well. So it didn't get the bounce forward, but it didn't come back in the bunker. So it's not the end of the world. We are going to have to club up. I'm just going to hope this actually gets to the green. I've pulled it a little. That's okay. Is it going to hold? That's okay. I may very well putt from there. Yeah, I think I might even putt from there. That is slightly downhill. And it's 18 feet. Yeah, beautiful. Alright, so Z's going along nicely as well. He's got 2 birdies in 3. Cracking looking golf course, really is. Looks like we're playing across a par 3 there. So this is the first of the par 5s. This is a 618 yard par 5. This is a stunning course, guys. Really striking the ball pretty damn well today. I'm pleased with the way that I'm hitting the ball. If you're new to the stream, if you've just joined, welcome along. I'm playing a random course that I selected out of the blue. I just was scrolling through the courses looking for a nice screenshot, and I don't think I found one. I have found an absolute peach of a course. When I get onto the scorecard, I will show you the name of the course. So as I say, I'm swinging well. I hit a fast, slow. So luckily enough, they counteract one another, and that ended up nice and straight. So I couldn't have played that any worse, but the outcome was pretty good. So let's see if I can get this nice and close. It's probably playing about 50 yards. So let's ping this up there. A little bit slow. That's okay. It's going to check up. Could not have played that an awful lot better than that, other than being in the hole, and that will be another birdie. So escaped with a birdie there, I would say, because that could have been an awful lot worse. Kieran, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream, fella, and welcome to the chat. Nice to see you back. Alright, we have hole number 6, 454 yards, par 4. Have to thread the needle a little bit here. That's a better drive, much better than the last one anyway. Perfect on that one. Not a fast slow or a slow fast. That is going to just skirt that right hand bunker, and it is coming back round to the left, so beautifully in the fairway there. And not very far to the flag either, 155 yards. Corhill, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Right. That is quite a slope on that green, so we need to see if we can get this relatively close to this flag. 151, 155. Is it going to be okay? That's okay, it's short, but it's on the right level. There's still a lot of movement on there. It's flat, but there's movement from right to left. But not as much as I originally anticipated. That's going to be a good 3 or 4 feet past the hole. This is all about picking up the par. Ooh, that was quite a lot of turn on that. What do you think about Germany going out of the World Cup at the group stage? First time ever. I showed a graph earlier of since the World Cup started where they've finished in the group, and they've never finished lower than second in their group stage. So first or second in the group stage until now, and they finished 4th, and they are now out of the World Cup. Love it, absolutely love it. It's always great when a big name falls. You know, I was half expecting Argentina to be that one. Don't think Brazil's going to falter. I think Brazil's going to go through no bother. All right, 6 mile an hour wind, 11 off of that, so it's playing 126. A little bit fast on the backswing. I did add an extra little bit of oomph onto this one, so I'm hoping that's going to work out. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Ooh. Looks like this moves both ways. Could be wrong. This could baffle me, this putt. That's okay. It did start to move to the right at the end, but it held its line enough to just jump into the hole. World Cup has had a lot of shocks so far. So this course, you can see Corhill, is called Beta 1W. So I think it is one that somebody is creating and is not quite finished yet, but it is a really, really great course. Thoroughly enjoying it. Alright, we're going to use a little bit of... I think we can get over these trees. Oh, crumbs, where the hell is Z going? Alright, let's see if we can get over these trees. I think we can. Yeah, way over the trees. Germany hasn't played so badly in Russia since 1945. Like it, Rich. Nice. A little bit slow on the downswing. That's going to affect distance. That's okay though. Got the roll out. Ah, he's on a different pin set. That's probably why, buddy. Looks like you're going to a completely different area of the green. That's why. Vlad the Mert, welcome to the stream, fella. Right, 6 under through 8. Going along pretty well, considering I'm not hitting the ball that well on the approach shots. Drives are alright. Par 5, 260 to the flag, 40 feet uphill. Slightly into the wind. You know what? See, he's ended up on the cart path. I think I'm going to play this a little smart. I think I'm going to play this short and try and get it close with an iron or with a pitch shot. There's really no need to put myself in the rough here. Celtic Manor coming along nicely. Onto the 16th hole today. Should be ready soon. Stephen Addison, you're cheating. Nice, thanks Stephen. If I'm cheating, then everybody cheats, mate, because I have no idea how you would cheat. And I think there's plenty of people in the chat that will know damn well that I'm not cheating. And if you have nothing nice to say, my friend, then very kindly leave the chat. So Z the G says, I'd like to promote one of my courses, Orion's Gate Golf and Country Club. Gotten lots of compliments on it. Fill your boots, mate. Push it as much as you like. Alright, that's the front 9 finished. 7 under par through 9. Pretty pleased with that front 9. Let's see if we can keep the momentum going. That must be the 150 marker there. This is downhill, so we should be able to really give that... all that hitting close to the pin and making putt stuff is... I like it, Rich. I like it. Stephen, I've followed Tim for a few years now, and I can tell you for certain that absolutely using it. That Tim is absolutely using a mouse. Oh, pulled that one. Going to be in trouble here. Going to be in real trouble. So not only did we hit that way left, we're in the bunker as well. So that's a really good sign of somebody that's cheating, that is. Yeah, because that's exactly what I was trying to do. I'll take that out of the bunker. Definitely going to take that out of the bunker. Right, we are going to have a downhill putt, but it looks like this one is moving both ways. I might move it a little to the right. You watch, I'll miss it a couple of inches on the right now. There we go. I should have left it where it was. I should have left it where it was. Alright, so the birdie train stops for the moment. That all came down to being in that bunker off the tee, so not a great tee shot. Yeah, mate, I don't, to be fair, Lee, I don't pay an awful lot of attention. Much like you, it's like water off a duck's back now, mate. I don't really give a monkey's. I'm happy in my own mind with the way that I play, and I know damn well that I don't cheat. So if people have got nothing nice to say, they're just wasting their own breath, to be honest, mate. 19 feet 8, so that's 158 into the wind. Let's take a little off of this. It may be a little left because I just slightly pulled that. And a little short. Okay. That's going to be about 20-25 feet away. Come on, move, move, move. Ooh, that wasn't far off as well. Vlad, feel free to, mate. That's what it's here for. It's for people to chat to one another. If you and Corhill want to have a chat, then fill your boots, mate. Alright, so Z's caught up now. He's only one behind. Par 5, 599 yards. Should be able to get this down there a long stretch, provided I can hit it nice and straight. That's a little better. That's going to straighten out a little on that wind, but not an awful lot with a 3-mile-an-hour wind. Matthew, welcome to the stream and welcome to the chat, fella. Alright, that may be reachable. Depends on how straight I hit this. Pulled it a little, but that could run up onto the green. Depends on what that bank is like in front of the green. Now that's going to be good. That is going to be good. Yeah, I'll take that. Got a nice little kick off the fairway just before the green. Question is, can we convert the eagle? Yes, we can. Alright, so that makes up for the 2 pars I got on the 2 previous holes. Back to 2 shots ahead. Although it's a bit of a non-entity because he is playing off different pins to me. Ooh, I tell you what, I like this kind of hole because you've got this bunker in the middle of the fairway, which stops you really attacking that bit of fairway. Hang on a sec, you've actually got... That's the previous fairway there. Let's see where Z is going. It sounded like he just hit the tree. So it may be that you can... I'm not entirely sure it's the best option to go for that. Let's see what... Are you going to get a good bounce here though? It's very tight down there. Very tight. That needs a good bounce. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, 2 iron. Corhill with his 2 iron. 2 iron! 2 iron! 79. Playing 81. You know what? I may throw this up. Oh, that's a fast. Hopefully it won't have too much of an effect. Bite. There's a lot of movement for such a short putt there. That's in for a birdie though. If I was your caddy, you'd have been told to hit the 2-iron and no questions to be asked. Five wood worked out alright, so I'm not grumbling at the moment. Alright, there's quite a bit of slope on this fairway, so we need to try and be down the left-hand side. I hope that's not too much down the left-hand side, because I did pull it ever so slightly. No, that is absolutely spot on. Apex Hound Society was awesome, too bad he gave it up. SGen 500. Thanks, Lee. Alright, we've got a little bit of a slope here, but that should be counteracted by the wind. I'm going to move it over a little, because I think the slope may be more than the wind. Take a little bit off of this. That slope didn't move that at all, because that is pretty much where I aimed it. Anyone suggest a good society to join? You've come to the right place. Speak to the people in the chat. I'm sure somebody... There we go. Core Hill, Cathalos 1991, RCR World Tour. Get in. No, didn't allow enough. Alright, that's a par, but that's okay. Alright, so Z's a couple of holes ahead now. Alright, tricky pin position here because it's right in the middle of the green, and it's probably in... Other than this area here, it's in the shortest or the smallest landing area. So this is going to be a tough one. It's playing 160 yards. It's going to be a difficult one to stop if it hits the green, to stop it from rolling out, but I may come up short. Ooh. Alright, let's see if this can get in the pin, get in the cup, sorry. Just going to roll out a bit. Oh, it just turned at the end. Unlucky. Hole 15. 3 to play. Still at 10. Haven't lit it up like I did on the front 9, but it's still going okay. Yet to drop a shot, which... as you all know, is always the aim of the game, to not drop a shot. See if we can get this running down that slope a little bit. It's a fairly short par 4. Taking the 3 wood off the tee. Yeah, it's running down nicely. That's going to be about 300 yards after it's all said and done. There we go, 299. 98 yards to the flag, 100 yards on the club. Dead straight, should be right over the top of this flag. Maybe not. That might have been down to the slope because I hit that pretty much dead straight. That is a tough, tough putt now. Ooh, just missed on the left. Ian, hi Tim, I tried tour clubs in a tournament with disastrous results, back to standard. Isn't standard the very, very entry level ones? Isn't the regular clubs the second one? Or player, is it player clubs? I can't remember now. I think it's player clubs. Just go back to player clubs or try player clubs. Don't do the jump from the early clubs or the first clubs all the way to tour. It will be a big jump. Yeah, so I would move from standard to player. Don't go from standard to tour, because if you haven't played tour before, you will get disastrous results. It is, it's not easy at all. All right, 120. That's probably playing 120. Need to make sure this gets on the green though. Pushed it a little, and with the wind it may very well be right of the flag. It is going to be right of the flag, but it's going to be within 15 feet. 15 feet. Not a lot of movement. But more than I allowed for. That one caught me a little off guard. See you later, Z. Thanks for the round, buddy. How do you play the ball when the fairway is down or uphill? If the ball is on a down slope, I normally take a few yards off because it normally adds yardage on, and that is the same for the reverse as well. If the ball is on an upslope, I tend to add an extra few yards to allow for that because it tends to come up a little shy. Feeling confident heading into St Andrews. Never feeling confident heading into St Andrews, fella. Corhill, what do you think to this course? I don't know how much you've actually been looking at the course, but what do you think? I think it's a great course, mate. So here's a classic example. You can see that this ball is on an uphill lie here. Now, it doesn't really matter on this shot because it is a par 5. And I have a 3-wood in my hand. I'm not going to be getting there in 2 anyway. But you'll notice that it will come up shorter than it would have as if it was on a downslope. Put that right down the left-hand side because that was always going to kick to the right. Early league. Coyle, not particularly confident, but to be fair, you play more in one day than the rest of us manage to play in the week. That's pretty true. That is pretty true. I've really got to stop allowing for the winds in on the pitch shots because they really do make almost no difference at all. So that should be a birdie on the final hole to give me a round of, I think that was 11 under par? 11 under par 61. So yeah, pretty pleased with that. Check out this course, guys. It may very well come to fruition under some other name or under some other guise, but for the time being, check this one out. Beta 1W, great course. I'm actually going to rate this Oh, very, excuse me, I'm not sure whether that came across on the mic, but that was a bit of a tummy rumble going on there. I'm going to favourite that one. I'm going to come back to that. Let's read some of these comments. Will the wins be consistent in 2019? Yes, the wins will be consistent in 2019 because they are not dictated by the course. They're dictated by the person that sets up the round. So if you're playing at the same time, you will be experiencing the same wins. And it's much like society play now. Like if you play in a society now and you play in an event, everybody gets the same wins for that particular event. Hello, course recommendation, Greenbrier Championship by Joe Golfer G. Superb. I'll check that one out, Colin. Thank you very much. Side winds will affect pitch shots. Not so much. Not so much. Great round, Tim. Excellent shooting. Matthew, thank you very much, fella. Core Hill, great looking course, Tim. Picked some gem aspects from other top US championship courses. Bunkers at Oakmont come to mind. Yeah, I noticed that. The sort of, I can't remember what they're called on Oakmont. Is it the pews or the pulpit or something like that? The church pews, those bunkers, those sort of elongated bunkers in a line. Newbury Island is a course I made. I recommend it for a good play. Thank you, SGen 500. I will certainly check that out. Could that cause bead issues? What do you mean by that, Vlad? Must be someone else on your... I like it. Mr. Bill, I hope breaks are accurate in 2019. Guaranteed they do, not 223 but 10 plus 100% matter. Yeah, I mean, they have less of an effect than a normal shot, but alright, I'm going to play, and I hope Lee doesn't mind, the course that he mentioned earlier. Lee, to save me scrolling all the way back up to the top, fella, what was the name of that course again? Was it N? Tim, what's your predictions for England, Belgium? You know, I am the eternal optimist. So I would like to see an England win, but I think it's going to be a draw. I would love to see an England win. Alright, I'm going to play the same as what Lee played. He played the red tees and he played pin set number 1. Now, I don't for 1 minute think I'm going to score anywhere near what Lee scored. Remind me, Lee, what did you score? You scored a 14 under par, I think it was. Check out Newbury Island. I will. I just feel Belgium might just be a little better and win. Yeah, I mean, you know, you would never have predicted that South Korea were going to beat Germany today, and you probably wouldn't have seen Sweden beating Mexico. But you know, there's been some unusual results in this World Cup, to say the least, and I think that England are massively on a high at the moment, and they're playing very much as a cohesive unit right now. Whereas I think that Belgium have a team of a lot of stars, but I'm not entirely sure they play incredibly well together as a team. John, how are you doing? Ryan, how are you getting on, Tim? Do you know whether we will be able to equip licensed brands for clubs such as TaylorMade or Callaway in TGC 2019? The only brand that I know of that I believe... sorry, there's a couple that I believe are coming. Under Armour for sure. So clothing, you're definitely going to be able to put Under Armour clothing on. From a club perspective, I'm not entirely sure. I think Adidas is another brand that they've got in there. But from a club perspective, I'm not sure what they're going to have along the lines of licensed clubs. enjoy your round. Impressive following you've generated here. Well done. Keep up the good work. Jay Smith, thank you very much. Lee, just while you're on, just remind me what you scored. Fella. Ooh, that's not a good start. I got away with that one. I really did get away with that one. 12 under. Do greens with moving shade bother you? Not so much. Not so much. They're not great. Let's be fair. They're not great, but they don't bother me per se. Right, that came up a little shorter than I thought it would. 14 under. Okay. So that's what Lee shot. 181, so these greens are pretty quick. And that turned right at the end. There is progression with sponsorships out to 100%. My course has a hole in full tree shadow. Is it wise? Yeah, I mean, I did it when I created my course. I put a lot of shadows over the greens just to try and make them a little bit tougher. Got to be honest, it probably, in hindsight, it probably wasn't the best idea. I wouldn't recommend it, to be honest with you. Yeah, I watched his round too, David, but although I was absolutely gobsmacked with the round itself, I lost track when he got into double figures. It was just such a great round. Alright, 34 yards to the pin. That's another one that baffles me. 35 yards that was, that flop shot. In fact, it was 34. And that has rolled on. Yeah, that is criminal. That is absolutely criminal. There's no way that should have gone 41 for a start. And now that's rolled off the green. So, not a great start. Yeah, if you guys want to check out the history of this course and the inspiration for each of the holes, then be sure to check out Lee's video, because he does talk through a lot of the holes and where they drew inspiration from, and a lot of the open courses, the Open Championship courses. So be sure to check out his video for that. I did not play that very well. This is... I'm not swinging incredibly well at the moment. I was swinging better on the last round. 19 feet. 148. Let's play that. That's better. Let's hope that wind holds that up. It's held it up too much. Wow, that came up so short and I took nothing off of that. Winds have got me a little bit dumbfounded at the moment. It's another one that slips by. But it's another par. Mr. Bellamy, Lee, my son Michael says hello to both of you. Hi Michael, how are you doing? You've just got a shout out in the stream. Alright, 10 mile an hour. 201, 14 feet down, playing 196. Pulled that one. I don't think I've hit a really decent straight shot yet. That's going to be on that back plateau, and that's going to make for a horrific downhill putt. Tim, how far into a course does it take for you to know if you like it? I mean, I like pretty much every course that I play. Just the way that I'm playing the course doesn't determine whether I like it or not. I like this one. I do like the wide open courses like this. I much prefer this kind of linksy type course. I know this isn't a true links course, but a linksy type course to a Parklands course. Should let the slope do the work here. Yeah, that's going to go zooming past the hole. Yeah, this is probably going to be a bogey. No, maybe not. Yeah, so not setting the world on fire. 4 holes, 4 pars. So nowhere anywhere near what Lee scored. And I don't think I'm going to be even in double figures at this rate. I've yet to pull a birdie out the bag. That's another slow. My swing has gone to complete and utter pot right now. I'll be lucky to hold the fairway. I do like wider fairways. I don't think there's anybody out there that doesn't like wide fairways. That's a better swing. Let's see if it's got the legs to get there. I did club up. Yeah, that's a better shot. It's always difficult into the wind to know how much to actually give it to allow for the rollout as well. My son is waiting for a Wilson bounce. Facts over feelings. What's your favourite course on the Golf Club 2 so far? It's a course by Arctic Fury and it's called Flat Rock. Right, that didn't turn as much as I thought, and that has rolled on an awful long way. Matthew Brown, oh, that would help a hell of a lot to cut. Okay. My son is waiting for a Wilson bounce. Tim emulating Nick Fowler. Yeah, it's. I don't always want the Wilson bounces, but they are always very, very welcome when they do appear or do occur. I like wider fairways, especially when you're using the tour clubs. Alright, I need to get a birdie now. This is getting ridiculous. Oh, my goodness me. Every single time is either a slow or a fast, and that's going to be an absolute country mile away from the flag. 48 feet. Have you thought about trademarking that Tim the Wilson bounce? It's very catchy. I think Wilson the brand would probably have something to say about that. My son loves when you say ooh when you barely ooh. Yeah, let's see if we can get an ooh. No, I'd rather get it in the hole. It's better to get it in the hole than get a ooh. Alright, we've hit a straight one and we've got a perfect. So it's about damn time. Right, let's see if we can get this. Ooh, there we go. This is the one I think I remember Lee saying that is has some references to the road hole at St Andrews with that massive big bunker in the front there. Right, we've skirted the bunker. That should start moving back to the right a little. That is probably the best shot I've played on this round so far. Are you okay with courses that are mainly flat with a little elevation? Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, this course is fairly flat. There's not a lot of elevation on this one. That's the first birdie of the round. I think I have got, what was that, hole number 7? No, that's an eagle. My goodness me, I didn't realise that was a par 5. So the first under par hole, or the first under par score that I get is an eagle. That's ridiculous. Not even a birdie. Yeah, you don't have to include a lot of elevation to make a course challenging, if that's what you're asking. The Wilson brand clubs and balls are the only affordable for normal people playing golf. They are affordable and they're not bad either. They're not bad. Not that I get paid to say that. I have no affiliation to Wilson brand at all. Right, couple of decent shots coming in now. That's going to be alright as well. Some courses have elevation, here have elevation, but some flat narrowing. Yeah, I think it is a combination of the both, you know, whether they're depending on the length of the club that you're playing, the width of the fairway, the dog leg, all of those things come into consideration. And obviously you have to consider the elevation as well. This is a tricky little putt. Alright, that is eagle birdie. So we've got some score going on here. 3 under in 2 holes. Not an awful lot in the first 7 holes, mind, but right, we've got another par 5 here. 540, it's into the wind. So I don't think we're going to run out of fairway. In fact, I'm going to stick this all the way up. I don't think that's going to run out of the fairway. I'm taking the chance. I've clubbed that right up and hope the wind really does stall this ball. It did. That worked out perfectly. So that is played pretty much the yardage at 280. So this is going to be reachable. The only thing is that's a 30-mile-an-hour wind. I'm going to de-loft this a little, just to try and sting this into the wind. It's tracking nicely. Question is, see, that was not a Wilson bounce. That should come off that bank though. That is another cracking shot into the par 5s. Not easy though, because that's going to dive to the left to start with. So that's 2 par 5s on this front 9 and 2 eagles. So that's 5 under in 3 holes. I'll take that. I will take that. Let's keep going. Right, wind's picked up. We now have 15 mile an hour. Yeah, it was a very, very slow start, Matthew. Very slow start. Alright, I played the 3-wood there because I thought it was going to run out of fairway. Do I have exclusive courses near me? I have, within an hour's drive, Woburn. I have the Belfry, and that is probably about it for exclusive courses in this area. Alright, 155, 14 mile an hour tailwind. That's playing 161. I've got to rely on the wind here because I took a lot off of that. I think I may have taken too much off. Is it going to get up that slope? No, it's going to come back down. Alright, came back past the pitch mark. So yeah, that is quite a slope there. So that is 1 foot. There's not a lot of movement in this. 38 feet. 1 foot uphill. Oh, that wasn't too far away. That was not too far away. Do I pay much attention to course colours? I do like the autumn theme. I think it adds an extra dimension to the course. I'm not a big fan of the winter ones, but I don't pay an awful lot of attention. If I'm being dead honest in an answer to your question, no, I don't pay an awful lot of attention. I take it you were talking about the par 5, Lee. Right, we've got the 3-wood out here. Alright, that sounded like a right bang, that did. That's not going to run out of fairway. Definitely, definitely. I know Lee dropped down to the 3-wood there because he was worried about it running out of fairway, the driver, and it definitely would have. Right, 159 to the flag. Chuck this up, let the wind take it around to the left. That should be alright. That's going to be about 7 or 8 feet. That's in for birdie. I wish that Jim would be in your group of players. I actually played alongside Jim in the beta testing for TGC 2019. Him and I played a few rounds together. Yeah, he just plays on PC though. That's the only problem. Alright. Let's put this out here. swinging a little better now than I was earlier. Let's hope we can keep it going. That should be on a nice flat level piece of fairway there. It's not too flat. Let's move it over. Gonna have to move it over anyway. Let's have a look at this from a different angle just to make sure I've got this reticle in the right place. That should be okay. $155. Ooh, bit steep. Is it gonna hold? Yeah, it's just gonna hold. Just gonna hold. Alright, that's gonna dive right at the end. Should start to move now. Oh, what a putt! What a putt! I know that's blowing my own trumpet, but that was a damn fine putt, even if I must say so myself. 174 to the flag. That was a nice strike. Question is it going to have enough legs to get there? Not quite. I was so tempted to add a little bit more onto that, but I didn't want it to be too long. Arctic Fury is my son's favourite. He's a lot of people's favourite designers, to be fair. Still got a birdie every hole to tie Lee's score. You know what? I gave up on that before I even started, fella. 14 under is just a sublime score. I think I'd be happy with 10 under at the moment. That is just an out of this world score. So hats off to Lee. It should come round. Yeah, there we go. Starting to come round a little bit to the right. That should leave a fairly short shot into this green. $75. It's going to bounce off to the right. It's a pitch shot with the wind behind. I've hit it slow. Question is it going to have the legs to get there? I think I probably took enough off of it, or took too much off of it, that slow is then going to make it come up way short. Alright, that's going to leave me with a tricky little putt now for birdie. Another one in there. Nine under. A little bit of a birdie train here. Don't think we're going to be reaching those bunkers. Boy, I tell you what, that 15-mile-an-hour wind doesn't put that too far away from that bunker. That's only about 30 yards from the bunker. Alright, so this is a tough one. This is a real tough one. Got a 13-mile-an-hour wind, but not a lot of distance. thought I was going to hit the flag for a start. We've got 2 4s and a 5 here. Alright, so we're going to be finishing off. That is uphill, so I think that's going to be okay. Tim likes balls with legs. That does sound wrong. You're dead right, my friend. You're dead right. It does sound wrong. Alright, we got 112 to the flag. Movement from left to right. That did not move according to the lie of the land. The distance was perfect. That annoys me. That is what really annoys me. Because that has now made that putt bloody hard. Oh! What does Lee look like? Question from my son. You'll have to ask Lee that. So this is downhill. I'm gonna try and skirt that. This is where we need a Wilson bounce. Alright, let's see if we get the Wilson bounce. If it hits that bank, no, we're going to miss the bank, so that's okay. Oh, don't run out! Don't run out! Ah! Alright, that ran out of fairway. Yeah, Lee played an exceptional round. Oh, I think we're up to 11 under par. So let's see what this par 5's like. 502 yards, so it's not a long one, but it does look like it's uphill. That is not a good start. That needs a real Wilson bounce. That is going to make this hole horrible. 58 degrees coming along nicely. I've just got a little bit more work to do on the site. And then, yeah, we should be good to rock and roll. I need this ball to come out of this bunker like a scolded cat. Two iron out of a bunker would never happen. Ooh, and that's why. Hey, bunker to bunker. I'm not cutting up the back nine now. Tim, I played this course really enjoyed it. Got -10. 72 yards to the pin. just when you think that is going to go 70%, it goes 80 odd percent. So completely naffed this last hole up, but you know what, I'm pleased with that round. That course record's gone now, Lee. No chance, fella. Got that one just to salvage a par, and I've missed it. So I go 17 holes. I go 7 holes to start with without a birdie. I then go eagle, birdie, eagle. Light up the back 9 with a string of birdies, probably 6 on the bounce I think I had. Let's have a look at the scorecard. Yeah, 6 birdies on the bounce. Sorry, 5 birdies on the bounce. And then I go and drop a shot on the final hole. So that's a bogey in there just to blemish the scorecard right at the end. 10 under par, 62. Pretty pleased with that. I'm going to give that score a 5 out of 5. I am not even ashamed to say that that is a cracking course. I'm going to favourite that to add it to my favourites list. Guys, I'm going to call it a day there. Thank you very much for watching the stream. If you're in the stream right now and you enjoyed the stream and you enjoyed the chat, if you were in the chat, hit that thumbs up button. If you're watching this after the fact on YouTube, smash that like button if you enjoyed the video. Leave some comments in the box below. If you're new to this channel and also 58 Degrees, subscribe to Tim Wilson UK. The golf videos will start migrating across to 58 Degrees, so if you'd like to subscribe to that channel, then head over to the website. It's 58, the number 58, degree.co.uk. You will see a link to the YouTube channel on there, a link to the Twitter channel as well. You'll also be able to see the latest PGA and European Tour leaderboards, a link to Sky Sports. I'm going to put a whole load of different stuff on there as well. So if you want to check that website out, feel free to do so. Check out the YouTube channel and subscribe on there as well. If you'd like to get notified when any new videos on this and also 58 Degree go live, then hit that notification bell just to the right of the subscription button. But until next time, guys, thank you for joining me on the stream. Thank you for watching us on YouTube. Take care, appreciate all the support, and I will see you soon. Bye bye now.